So Dave Bautista confirms that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will be his final appearance in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, meaning that Drax could potentially die in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So Dave Bautista said, "I'm so grateful for Drax. I love him." Bautista said of the role, "But there's a relief that it's over. It wasn't all pleasant. It was hard playing the role. The makeup process was beating me down, and I just don't know if I want Drax to be my legacy. It's a silly performance, and I want to do more dramatic stuff." So Dave Bautista went on this full interview saying that, his time's over. He doesn't just want to be in these movies. He said that the makeup process is exhausting. And you are noticing that he is taking on more serious roles. You had Glass Onion come out recently. He was great in that. He's going to be in an M. Night Shyamalan movie. He's, of course, was in Dune Part 1. And seems like he will be in Dune Part 2. So it is interesting to see how Dave Bautista is changing the narrative on his legacy. I remember a couple years ago, he also talked crap about, some other wrestler actors, and he was saying how things like, how they are in like crappy movies like Fast and Furious and all that. And you're seeing that Dave Bautista does seem to want to take it more serious. Of course, we know Drax is a very silly character. I mean, just look at the holiday special. And I love the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I honestly think Dave Bautista is a good actor. I don't think he's this great actor that's eventually going to win an Oscar, but hey, not everyone does that, and that's good. But it is crazy to see this wrestler turned actor, because a lot of these, wrestlers who become actors, they'll more be in these big projects, these big blockbusters, and you'll never see him really go into anything else. Like Dwayne Johnson. I love Dwayne Johnson. He's a phenomenal actor, but you see him in Jumanji, Black Adam, all these movies, they're good. They're great. They're popcorn flicks, but they're not movies that you look back and think, man, that was an amazing performance. Like Dwayne Johnson's best role to me is still his character in Fast 5 specifically. I think him in that movie, that was Dwayne Johnson at his best. But it wasn't like a performance that I'm like, oh, I'm going to remember it forever. It was more just like, I had a lot of fun. I thought his character was great in this, and then I move on. And that's kind of how I've interpreted a lot of these wrestlers turned actors, including Dave Bautista, who I just looked at and thought, he's a good actor, he's fun, he's great, and I like to see him on the big screen, but I'm not like this big major fan of Dave Bautista. So it is interesting to see him go. And the thing is, I feel like this was always known, because when James Gunn was fired a couple years ago, when he was canceled for his old jokes, for his old tweets, Dave Bautista did come out and say that he wasn't going to work with Marvel unless James Gunn was involved. And he was very adamant in being like pro James Gunn. James Gunn was the one that gave him the career. James Gunn trusted Dave Bautista when no one else would. I think out of all the people that he signed on to his projects, James Gunn, I think the only one that was seen a little bit controversial was probably Dave Bautista, because he wasn't a proven actor. He wasn't really shown to be good. At least with John Cena, with Peacemaker. John Cena had done other things previously, even just being in the Fast and Furious movie just before Peacemaker. And honestly, I'm very interested to see where Dave Bautista takes his career, because genuinely, I just, you are seeing that he wants to be in more serious roles. But, like, it's weird, because when I've seen him in Glass Onion or Dune, I still think Dave Bautista. Now, maybe it'll take some time, because usually these wrestler turned actors, you'll just think of the wrestler, and you won't really think about the actor or the person behind it. So it is going to be interesting to see what he does in the future of his career. But anyways, those are my thoughts. I'm excited to see what he does. It is disappointing to see Drax, but I think this also means he will die. I think in some capacity in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, I think Drax will die. And I don't know about, Peter Quill, Rocket, all the other characters, but it seems like Drax will, because you haven't heard Chris Pratt say anything. You haven't heard any other actor say anything about this there being their final film. But Dave Bautista, even before Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 even got filming or anything, even before he got rehired by Marvel, he's been very vocal about saying that, yeah, he's not going to be on board without James Gunn. And I feel like he has so much gratitude towards James Gunn, because James Gunn did begin his Hollywood career. So maybe something has to do with that. I don't know. Whatever it is you guys think, you guys let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys like this move? Do you not? Whatever it is, let us know in the comment section down below. And I'll see y'all next time.